Hey everybody, welcome back to Celiac Train. So in today's video we're going to learn number 2 on my list. What have I done to recover or help myself recover from alpha-gal, Lyme, and celiac disease? So in particular in this video you guys are going to learn about one, what exactly is red light therapy, just a little information about what that is, just so you have a better understanding of it. So two, you're going to learn how I use a particular red light that I have. And then you're also going to learn a little bit about some other possible options that you have with red light therapy. And then three, we're going to learn a little bit about what exactly have I seen personally, what benefits have I seen from it. And then we'll wrap things up by asking you to check out the first video that I did about salt floats. So, and that link will be right over here at the end of the video. So make sure to watch all the way to the end. But with that being said, make sure to check me out on Instagram. It's EthanJones7101. Make sure to subscribe. It helps me spread the awareness of celiac disease, alpha-gal, and Lyme, because it's a growing issue and there's a lot of undiagnosed people out there. So now that I've said all that, let's dive right in. So I pulled this information straight from the Cleveland Clinic, and I didn't even realize this, but apparently NASA was the one that originally came up with the red light therapy, and they had actually originally used it for one, trying to grow plants in space, and two, they were also trying to heal wounds on astronauts. So they knew that it had some, health benefits associated with it. But it says, red light therapy is thought to work by stimulating the mitochondria. That's the power plant in our body. Obviously, with that extra energy, our cells are able to do what they need to do in order to survive and thrive. And the exact mechanism is not particularly well known. A lot of research still needs to be done on it. And we basically know that the red light, which is on the far end of the spectrum, I think it's like 650 plus nanometers up to like 800 something nanometers. If you check out my first video I ever did about blue blockers, I actually mentioned the light meter in that video. You can check that out right over here. But anyways, the red light is absorbed by the mitochondria, and then they use that energy, obviously. And this particular wavelength is actually seen in nature. We get it from the sun in the morning time and in the evening time. And so obviously with this, you could see like a boost in collagen production, improved wound healing, reducing inflammation, an increase in blood circulation. Basically anything that you could think of, that has to do with your skin or your mitochondria having to do, you're going to see an improvement in that. But probably the biggest thing would be a reduction in inflammation. Now there's a whole bunch of different kinds of red light therapy. They have like smaller spot treatment ones, which is kind of what I have. And then they have like much larger, like what they call, I think, towers. And they kind of look like this. I don't know. It's just like a huge block with lights on it. And you plug it in and turn it on and it lights up the whole room. And you just stand in front of it naked is what, or with your underwear on or whatever. And, you stand in front of it for like 30 minutes. Or 20 minutes or whatever, do your front and then your back. And you just do that a couple times a week. So here's the one I have, and you can see all the different lights in here. All the different light cells. There's a whole bunch of them in here. It's like 4 by, I don't know, probably 50. Anyways, this is more of like a spot treatment one, so you can kind of, it's got Velcro right here, so you just Velcro it together and you can put it around your waist, Velcro around your waist. I just kind of do like one side at a time, so I'll just put it around. It's kind of like this. I'll do like the one side, and I'll take it off and turn around and do the other side. You can also kind of fold it in over itself like this, and make a much smaller circle, and then you can just put it over your leg, just like that. So just flip it on over your foot, wear shorts or whatever, and I like to do the big muscle. The thigh, the hamstring, all that good stuff. The quad, as much of it as you can get. Maybe do your knee. But that's what I like to use it for. You can also kind of throw it over like a sling too. And you do, like if you had your shirt off, you kind of do like under your arm. You have a lot of lymph there. Or you can do it just like this too. And get kind of more of the shoulder or neck region here, because I have a lot of problems with my shoulder. So anyways, this would plug into the wall. I don't have the end piece here, but it would connect together and plug into the wall. And on here there's like a little power button, and and it would light up on here. It would say off if it was off, and then, you know, there's like L1, L2, L3, and L4. You can go up and down, and it's got a timer in there too. So that's how that looks. And I believe you can also have a battery pack for it too. I've never used it, but if you're gonna like travel or something like that, it might be worth looking into. So the one I got is called, I believe it's Navi Ocean, and I'll put a link for it in the description below. But you know, I get nothing for it. Obviously, I'm just, you know, telling you what I've got. I think it's worked for me. Now, like I said, there are other ones that you can get that are much larger. This was like about $100 for me, maybe a little bit less than that. The other ones, like the tower ones that I was talking about, they're probably anywhere from like 1,000, 1,200 to a couple grand probably. Now, there's also like red light therapy spas that you can go to, and it's kind of, from what I understand, similar to, you know, a tanning salon. You would go in, you kind of like in an enclosed area, and the light comes on. You're basically pretty much naked, and the light hits you all over. But I'll look around into it, and I'll put some links in the description below for some places that do offer it, just so you can kind of see, get an idea of what the price is like for that. Now for the best part of the video, what exactly have I seen? What benefits have I seen from using just this spot treatment, red light therapy? So let's talk about some of the things that I have not actually seen first. So one, I actually haven't really seen a huge like change in how my skin looks. You know, per se, like I still have some, you know, folliculitis type stuff going on, or like some little red bumps. So I haven't really seen like a huge change in those. I will say that the skin feels or looks tighter than it previously did. And I've been doing this probably about 6 to 8 months now. So plenty of time to see, you know, some changes. But that's probably about the only thing that I haven't really noticed. Everything else has been great. So one, probably first and foremost, would be less pain. So I have had way less pain after using this. I used to have incredible rib pain, like on my right side, like old injury, probably some Bartonella and stuff going on. It was just very, you know, severe pain, kind of debilitating. Like I really couldn't work out. I'm finally able to work out again. If you check my Instagram, I have some videos on there of me working out. But you know, I gotta say, between this and everything else I've been doing, but I really feel like this has been helpful with that rib pain. Also, you know, shoulder pain really has been a lot better. So secondly, I feel like, you know, just muscle strength, muscle pain that I've had in the past has not been as severe or as frequent. Actually, my shortness of breath too, that has been a lot better. Like I felt like my diaphragm just wasn't functioning very well. I wasn't able to draw down and get a deep breath. So that has actually been much better after using this, you know, 6 to 8 months probably. It's almost, I wouldn't say it's gone, but it's definitely not in the forefront, you know, of my thoughts. Like, it's kind of an afterthought now. So I'm very thankful about that. And another kind of odd part of this is just I feel like when I use it, my mood is better too. And I don't know if that has to do with like I just have better energy, so therefore my mood is better, or I have less pain, so therefore my mood is better. But I really tend to look forward to the sessions that I use it. And you know, I'll you know, be on the couch in the evening for a little bit, you know, just resting after a full day of work and working out and going to town or whatever. And I'll use it, you know, or maybe while I'm reading a book or something, watching TV, eating dinner, or whatever. I can just hook it up, you know, sit down, put it on, and go about my business while I'm doing the red light therapy. So it's really, I think, you know, this one, you know, this product right here, maybe not this particular one, but just this style of product is definitely a good way to go. Another thing besides reduction in inflammation is it has improved blood circulation, which I definitely feel like that was a problem for me. Was my blood was not circulating very well, and therefore inflammation is going to go up. So just a little recap on the symptoms. You know, obviously, one, I had a reduction in pain. Two, I had an increase in energy, so was a great trade-off right there. I felt like my skin was tighter or more toned. My muscles felt stronger, probably from the increase in energy, which therefore translated into better, better breathing. So if you're having issues with like any kind of breathing problems, pulmonary issues, you might want to look into this. And then, obviously, like I mentioned, I feel like it also had an impact on my mood as well. So, if you have mood issues, maybe this might also be something that could benefit you. And of course, I just want to say I'm no doctor. I can't diagnose or treat anybody, so make sure to get checked out by your doctor, or inquire your doctor before starting any new therapy. But with that being said, I just want to remind you to please, just subscribe to the channel. Like I said, it helps spread the awareness and the word, celiac disease, alpha-gal, and Lyme. It just brings attention to it. It just allows me to spread the word about it. Make sure to check out my other video that I did on things that have helped me recover from celiac disease, alpha-gal, and Lyme. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.